Good morning.
Good morning.
Before we forget, why don't we just share that
Just
new?
go for
Will
it.
just
Yes.
Will just stepped in here and told us.
So K-ROG will be live streaming the Christmas parade tomorrow, which starts at 5, and
Very exciting.
you can also watch all of K-ROG, including the live stream of the parade, on your Roku device.
Yes,
If you look up K-ROG TV.
and I guess all the other shows too.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
on
everything.
your phone, everything.
Yeah.
So download that. Just search, I guess, K-ROG on Roku. That's exciting. Fun stuff. Well, good morning.
My back feels like
Morning.
it's going to fall off my body.
Oh, that's not good. You are sick then.
No.
Something's wrong with you.
No, I was
Something's wrong.
No. Wednesday at work.
I'm moving over here.
I went to the restroom and I pulled up my jeans, and when I stood up, I felt my whole upper back spasm.
Uh-oh.
And now it just hurts. And Andrew and Aiden slept
Welcome
with
to
me
old
last
age.
night.
I was
See,
going to
you
say, you're only 25. Slow down. Slow down with the back pain.
you haven't crossed the threshold quite
Well,
yet.
I have 3 kids. I might as well.
I mean, yeah, I guess bending and lifting and all that good stuff. How was you guys' Thanksgiving?
It was good.
I'll let you go last.
Okay.
Alice, how was
It
your
was good.
Thanksgiving?
Ours is simple. It's just my parents and my mother-in-law, and yeah.
And you hosted, right? Like it was at your
I
house.
host, but I don't do anything. Charles fried a turkey. My mom made 2 sides, and my mother-in-law works at the pie box, so she brought a pie.
So what do you do all day? Just enjoy?
mean, yeah.
But
We watched a lot of football.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Just kick your feet up.
Yeah. Just
We-
socialize.
I kind of got to do the same thing because I didn't host. My brother hosted, but she's okay. But my Phil's grandma was in the hospital, and she's okay now. She's home and stuff, healing and everything. But they canceled their dinner, and so we kind of our plans during the day kind of opened up. So I kind of got to relax, and then I just made my egg noodles, and went to the dinner that night. But it was relaxing. It was
Yes.
nice. Yeah, Megan, she was all over the map. How
all over.
many Thanksgivings did you go to? 9? 4.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? But that's what happens whenever you date someone new. Then you have to go to all their Thanksgivings too. Because your family just had one
We just had
Thanksgiving.
one, yeah.
Oh, okay. And then he had 3? Does he have 3 every year?
I think so. He had Friendsgiving the week before, and then he had his parents' Thanksgiving, and then on his dad's side, Saturday. But it was more of it was Thanksgiving, but it was more of it was his grandpa's surprise party for his 80th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, we went to his aunt's house.
Okay.
So it was great.
Yeah, fun stuff. And now we're all ready for Christmas, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you officially decorate?
I
Did your
put up a
parents
tree.
move out and
Yeah.
everything?
My parents moved out last week.
Okay.
And we put up a tree on Sunday, and
Look at you.
so I feel like part of the Christmas crew here.
Finally.
Yes.
You don't have any pumpkins out, do you?
No, the pumpkins are all in the little burn pile.
I threw mine away.
Oh, finally. What, this last weekend?
No,
Oh,
2 weeks ago. I threw them in the trash.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
I threw them in the trash.
I believe you. I believe you.
I don't think she believes me.
Hey, so speaking of, and so did you ever get your Christmas lights figured out on your house? Because we got ours up.
So we figured it out, and then Cody was like, "I'm buying new lights."
Okay, but yours is an issue with the electric.
So
How you
so basically, the lights, I had forgotten that the lights on the box last year, it said you cannot have more than 2 strands connected to one outlet.
okay, so
and
it's a
so-
matter of the light, not your outlet.
Yes. So
I
Cody
thought your outlet
he went and
was the
bought
problem.
another strand, and then before I remembered, because I take responsibility. I forgot about it, and he plugged it in, but then because of that, because I didn't realize yet, it fried that new strand of lights. And so he was like, "I'm buying new lights," and I was
I've never heard of that though, because
I
like
know.
ours just like it just plugs into
Yeah.
it, plugs into it,
So
and plugs into it.
He was like,
and then it's
he's like, I'm
all the way
buying new
across the
lights.
house.
I'm buying new lights. We can use them next year. So then he showed up with brand new lights, and so he's gonna put them up today.
But so you already put them up. Now you got to take those down, and you got to put the other ones
Yeah.
up. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
We haven't done the outside of our house yet. I
Are
put
you
2
going to,
Christmas
though?
trees on our porch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I told you guys my husband leaves the clips up year round, so we better get some
You're probably gonna have to get some new ones.
strings of. Well,
Are there some new clips? You don't think they're
Hopefully
dried out?
not.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
that's
Oh,
the
just pop
reason
'em
he
up there?
left them up there. So hopefully,
I know, but they get brittle and.
Oh, I know. Well, for the longest time, I was like, "What is this plastic in my landscaping?"
That's what I mean. They're broke.
yeah,
You know.
I know.
You may have to just buy some just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him listen to this so he can see this is not a good idea. Not efficient.
So speaking of though, we were talking about Phil and I like to go drive around and look at lights. You know, we were going to do that the other night with Bee Highway. You guys ever go down Bee Highway
all the time.
with the inflatables?
I have not been there yet.
You've
My
never
parents
seen
no.
the inflatables?
Oh, well, we live
wow.
close to Springfield, so I feel like I really need to
Yeah, come
Do
this
all
way.
the Rogersville
Yes.
things.
I will say
Rogersville
I
things.
know we like to do both, I guess, because we like to go into Springfield too. And Phil has somehow or another, he has like a map of like all
love-
the houses
Yes.
around Springfield. Yeah.
Of Christmas lights?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Why has he not given me that
like
yet?
every
You could
year.
get it like on KY3.
yeah.
Funny story. So
What?
my parents,
Yeah.
when my parents were looking for a house, we were driving, and my mom was like, "Oh, turn here." So I was driving them to see this house, just to look at it, drive by. Turn here, turn here, turn here, and then she's like, "And then take a left here," and it was the street that off of Lester.
Battlefield?
On Battlefield. It was the
Yeah,
neighbor
Bagwell.
house. Yes. It was the house
Oh.
right next door. And I was like, you do not. You will not
don't
want to
wanna live
live on
there.
this street. It was a cute
No.
house, but like from
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving
Literally.
to January.
It's
would be
yeah.
jam-packed, which I'm so
terrible.
excited to go see. But
Yes.
I
it's-
know.
They're so
I know.
good.
Bless those neighbors' hearts, but it's like always like, don't
Oh,
block
yeah.
the driveways and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Could you
literally.
imagine?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
Rutledge
gosh.
Wilson has a good drive through,
Yeah,
and
I
Ozark
didn't know
Park
that.
has a good
Okay.
driveway.
we're doing it all.
Well,
doing it all.
and Big Cedar, they're doing their thing,
I
just like in the
know.
golf cart.
I know.
And you can
I
do the
hope
golf
that-
cart.
I hope
That's
that we can
fun.
go.
But you'd have to
would.
bundle up because you'd be sitting in a
yeah,
golf
you
cart.
would.
You'd have to bring like all your blankets
That
and
is
stuff.
think
so
about how
fun. Well, you're thinking
cute
about everything
and
romantic.
Of course, yes.
We're thinking about our children. not that
me.
You're not that you're not
No,
thinking
no,
about
I
your
would not
children,
bring them
but-
to do that. They have to
Yeah, all three of them in
light
there.
me on fire first.
They would be jumping out the side. Wait a minute, we lost a kid.
Wait, where's Andrew?
But you got to go to B Highway. It's so much fun down
Yes,
there. We
I
were
have
going to go
heard
the
it
other
is
day
wonderful.
because you get out and walk,
Yeah.
around and stuff. And we were like, well, it's not cold yet. And we thought with Lane, get them out. But the wind was, it was terrible that day since they're inflatables. They didn't have them up. So we'd like to go do that though. And, we usually swing by Starbucks or whatever and get like a little cake pop, of course. And the
So fun.
I need to
chocolate
get
and
more in the
everything.
Christmas spirit. I think I've been like,
If anybody, you should be in the Christmas.
I
You should be like Buddy
know.
the Elf. Like, what are you talking about?
just like, like anxious.
Well, you need to override the anxious. I'm not too better. I'm not much better because I don't feel like I am in the spirit either. It's like you have to force it.
I just don't know like what's wrong with me. Like I never have to force it. And I just feel like this year
Well, you've got a lot on your plate. Not to
Yeah.
mention Alex's birthday was yesterday.
Alex
happy
turned
birthday,
7
Alex.
yesterday,
So you've got his party next week.
Friday.
Now, but I was going to talk about that. Is Lane's birthday?
Well, end of October.
Oh, okay.
Just being kind of close to Christmas and
Yes.
like, well,
But
we just
man,
got
yeah,
new
that
gifts.
first, that's a hefty month on
Yeah.
the old pocketbook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how does that? I mean, do you feel like it lessens it anymore for him as far as like his birthday or Christmas?
So every year he's had a nice party. This year I cut back.
I think we all did because I feel like I've talked to a lot of other moms and we all went like way up
Yeah.
here, like right before kindergarten or even like kindergarten parties.
Last
and then it was
year
like,
he had-
bring it back down.
Last year he had like 20 kids at his birthday, and I was like,
Yeah.
and we're done.
Yep.
We're done.
That's what happened with Parker last year, but we warned him last year. I was like, we're doing this is like a kindergarten blowout, and then after this, it's going back down to like we're just gonna gather at our house with our family. That's it.
I was gonna ask, do you do your home or do you go to like a birthday venue?
So she's gonna go. She's taking Alex to a birthday thing.
So last year we did like the Ninja Warrior in Springfield.
yeah.
And so it wasn't terribly priced at all, but there was a lot of kids there. But this year, next Friday, Parker, Easton, hopefully Oliver and Luke, I'm gonna take them to Incredible Pizza
Oh, that's fun.
because that's where he wanted to go. So I was like, okay.
And I tried to do the same thing with Parker's party and going to Urban Air, and so I let him have 3 friends. But then by the time you pay for all of them, it's like I might as well have just had
it's
a
literally
party.
We
still,
just
it's
did
still gonna
Urban
be
Air.
like $200.
I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I did not think this through.
Yeah, it's
I
still
did not
gonna be
think
like
this through.
$200.
Yeah.
I was like, nope, score.
I have a girlfriend who every year she's so practical, but her kids, they go to Dan Kinney. She brings donuts, like goes to St. George's, gets donuts. Kids play kickball or on the playground. Dan Kinney. I'm like, this is genius.
Yeah.
And I know,
But
I know,
Alex
like
it's
exactly.
December.
I know the month.
You have to
matter.
literally do everything inside. Like,
My kids
There's nothing
want
you can do.
inside. They want the warrior sports or the.
I mean, the thing is like, if I did like a big birthday party at our house or something, it still would have probably been more than $200 by the time you buy all
Yeah.
the food and do everything.
Yeah, but see, I don't.
expensive.
Well, I guess we
But
did
at
have
least,
food.
yeah, but at least this time, like, he'll be able to go and like do all the, like, he'll be able to do the things that he wants to do. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just hard though around Christmas time, And I was gonna say, talking about birthdays, but gifts giving. Like, does that ever stress you out? Like, because now I feel like I'm stressed out with trying to find Christmas gifts.
So our family does it
And now I have to buy a birthday present on top of all the Christmas gifts.
You're welcome.
I'm going to let Parker do that shopping, though. I'm just going to take him.
Cody brought Alex a huge Minecraft 432, I think, piece Lego set. And I was
and then you said, I'm sorry, but this relationship is
hard
over.
eyes, like,
and we're done here. No, he like walked in.
I'd be like, and we're going to take this to your house and leave it there.
Yeah, he's like, can we?
Oh,
can
you just wait. Legos are in all of your future.
I know, but I hate them.
Oh, Legos are all over my house.
No, Parker asked
I literally
for
will step.
Parker
like,
asked,
what's
That's
that?
the worst.
Parker asked Phil's parents for Legos for Christmas, and I told them no. Because I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting Legos in my house. Well, because he plays with them one time, and then they end up everywhere. And then he can't, because he likes the ones where you know, it tells you exactly what to build.
That's what this was.
He doesn't want to build his own thing, you know, where you have like just random Legos. So if you miss a couple pieces, you can't build the whole thing. So then I'm like, why are we doing this? This is such a waste. So
Alex is very meticulous. Alex is
I'm a monster.
I'm like Legos and Nerf guns. That's our basement.
That's all. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
my
of
house.
course, Nerf. Yeah, I mean, Nerf guns.
That's
are
my
rare.
house.
Those
That's all
are
they
staples.
want.
But it was so funny though because Aiden like grabs onto Cody and he goes, "For my birthday, I want a so and so Lego."
Oh no!
And he goes, "Okay," and I was like,
No,
okay.
draw the line. Draw the line.
No,
Or I'd be like, okay, you're gonna pick up all these Legos, Cody, whenever you come over, and
He would. He literally would, and he was playing.
be like, I want them all
He's
picked up
playing Go
and vacuum.
Fish. He was playing Go Fish with Aiden.
Oh, cute.
It kills me.
That's awesome.
That's adorable.
It is.
Well, but I'm trying to think of like I think I've nailed down what I'm gonna get the teachers. You know,
Okay.
Parker's teachers.
Oh
And
crap!
Parker's teacher and Lane has 2 teachers technically. Well, yesterday you were one of his teachers. But
Let's not talk about that.
but
I'll cry again.
I'm gonna do like the potpourri, the Christmas potpourri. Have you guys ever done that?
Oh no.
So you get like cranberries and an orange. You slice up your orange. You have cranberries and you have clove and nutmeg and something else in there. I can't remember right now. But anyways, you throw it all in a bag. But then you just boil water and you throw all your ingredients in there, and your whole house smells
so
like Christmas.
good.
It is delicious. It's so good. But you can really only do it once. I think I've tried to make it last and like try to do it for 2 days in a row, but then it starts to get kind of soggy.
Where do you get that stuff?
I buy it all like just at the grocery store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I actually I was at Walmart the other
I'm
day
like,
and they
I
had,
need a kit. Yeah, free kit.
I should make kits. Yeah, I should
should.
make some kits. But I thought that way it's not like something that someone's going to throw away, like a coffee mug, or they get, you know, something you can actually use. It's Christmassy. You just like put all the ingredients in a pot and there you go, you know?
Yeah.
But I thought just try to keep it simple and then maybe a gift card or something with it, you know? I mean,
I
what
feel
do you,
like Christmas gifts are getting, it's tricky because you go in the store and there's all this stuff and it makes me want to be like, who do I need to shop for? But then when I think about who I need to shop for, I'm like, they don't probably want any of this stuff.
I know. But that's
So
why.
I love a little like thoughtful gift that you put together and then like a gift card.
Yes.
I
Well,
think that's perfect.
I'm just not creative like that. That's not my love language to like give gifts. So it doesn't come.
I love giving gifts.
I need to lean
But I
on
don't
you then.
know.
I need to go.
give your list. I've had friends say like, you need to like do the shopping for people
Seriously.
because I don't have a ton of people. My kids, like, this is a good problem for them, I feel like. And they don't ask for everything, but they can't even think of like my parents. I've heard my parents ask them like, what do you guys want for Christmas? They're like,
Yeah.
which is a good, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I'm glad that they're not just asking for all kinds of random things. And Lane did just have a birthday, so that is tricky.
Right.
Because
Right.
he just, and the things that they're asking for from Santa.
Yeah.
Like what? I'm like, what are some other options for that you could ask Santa? That's a
our
tricky.
rule. That's our rule. I always say you cannot go ask Santa for something crazy. And they get 1 or 2 gifts from Santa and then their stockings. Because I always saw like those kids that would get like, oh, I got my Nintendo Switch from Santa. And I'm like, no. No, Santa didn't. No, Santa, no. You should stop.
That's
Parker's so good because he's done this the last 2 years. I'm like, what do you want? What, you know, because we're going to see Santa next week. And I said, so you need to be thinking about what you're going to tell him. And he's already had 3 things lined up.
I need to talk to
But
him.
they're
Oh,
like
that's gonna see
3
him
very
tomorrow.
practical things.
oh, that's awesome.
And he's so smart because he's like, okay, Santa will get me these 3 things, and then you guys can get me this and this.
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I'm like, well, you may not get everything that you ask for, but you can certainly ask for it, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, we're taking the boys tomorrow morning to the Bass Pro Santa.
Okay. See, we're not doing that because I'm over. So we get so lucky because of, Phil has Santa come to Evangel.
Oh, that's awesome.
That sounded weird. Santa comes to Evangel, so Phil can take us there. So
Why didn't
you have to
That's
be an
fun.
employee of Evangel,
family?
family friends, but it's more personal, and you know what I mean. Like,
That's cool.
yeah. So that's why we're not. I don't want to do the whole Bass Pro
Well,
shenanigans.
I don't like the one at the mall. So
It's expensive though.
yeah. The
We
Bass
do
Pro one's like $15.
The Bass, we've always gone to Branson. We have a tradition with friends where we would do like dinner, Build-A-Bear and Santa. And there's never a line in Branson.
Oh, that's
And
genius.
I don't know if they do this. They may do this in Springfield too, but there's like a curtain. So like when it's your turn, and you have to make a reservation, and then your family goes behind the curtain. So it's not like super personal where they're having tons
Yeah,
of
but-
conversations, but it feels like,
Yo, they don't do that in the
Yeah.
Springfield one. Are you kidding
yeah.
me?
Well, I don't know. I've never done the Springfield one.
Oh yeah, no, it's gotten better over the years because they've managed it. You know, now it's operating better because it used to just be you show up and
Oh,
then
yeah,
you wait
yeah,
in
yeah.
line for
Yeah.
an hour or whatever. But I don't think they've ever had a curtain though.
Yeah.
That's
And if you don't have, they're
awesome.
kind of sticklers on like, do you have a reservation? I've seen people like walk up like,
Really?
yeah. But,
Oh man,
yeah,
that's what we
then
need
it's
to
just
do.
your family. And Lane is getting older, but he'll still do it, which I love.
Yeah. So good.
Yes. So I feel like the curtain and probably, doesn't make it feel
Yeah.
like everybody's walking through seeing me get my picture with you.
Well, and that's a lot of pressure on the kids to like sit there and
Yeah.
like have to tell Santa whenever there's like a whole line of people sitting
Yeah.
there waiting
Yeah.
on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
But yeah, we're so lucky. We're just gonna go to Evangel and just do it that way. But I told Parker he needs to have his list ready. Now, in-laws, what do I buy? My mother and father-in-law. What do you buy? Like someone that just has everything, and we always try to do something unique. I think that's my problem. Is Phil gets onto me because I'm like, I want it to be something so
Yes.
cool. He's like, not every gift you give is going to be the coolest gift. But I'm like, it needs to be though.
Yeah, my parents,
so I
I
put
just
that.
give
I
gift
know I
cards.
put that pressure on myself. But like, what do you recommend?
I do gift cards for my parents.
See, I feel like
do they have like favorite restaurants
Yeah,
or,
that's
or
what I
like
do.
the Mill? Like one of those like
Oh.
newer like
Yeah.
gift card.
I
I
hope
do-
they're not watching because I may do that one.
I mean,
I do.
just like kind of an
I always do
experience.
like
Yes.
a date night for my parents.
That's a good idea.
That's a great.
That's
I-
just
So
what
they
I
like
do.
to go like watch shows and stuff like at Juanita K, or they go to Sight
yeah.
and Sound down in Branson and stuff. So we've gotten them things like that over the years, but it's like we don't want to do the same thing every
But that's
year.
a great gift, though.
You know?
If that's something they love to do, and it's you paid for one of their experiences, I feel
guess
like
that's true.
that's a great gift.
That's true. And yeah, we were always trying to think of stuff like off the wall. And Phil, they had just recently built like this big deck off their house and stuff. He's like, well, let's get him a fire pit. And then, but it's like, well, it's hard to buy a fire pit for somebody else. Like, what if it's not their style? Or, you know, because he
Yeah.
wanted to get the fancy one that's like the gas, or whatever
Yeah.
with the flames and
Just
all
get
that.
the gift receipt.
Yeah,
Slap
there
it
you
on
go.
top.
Yeah.
You don't like this one, do you have
But
others?
yeah, and I feel like if I bought them Sight and Sound last year or the year before, it's like, you know what I mean? It's just hard. And I don't know exactly, without asking them, like exactly which show they want to
Yeah.
watch and all that. But anyways, I
That's how
keep
I
Googling
struggle
stuff.
with the perfect gift because
It's hard.
I love gift giving, but so hearing you like think about all the like,
Yes, it's tough.
I'm like that's what I do. I talk myself out of it. Like I don't know, then this and this.
Yeah, we were gonna do this may seem so crazy, but again, we were trying to think of something off the wall. But they enjoy getting their cars cleaned, so we thought about getting them like a Mr. Clean car wash kind of thing.
Yes.
Which the one here in Rogersville, Hurricane Bay, I don't know if they're gonna have a membership, but I hope they do. But we were thinking of just like something that you wouldn't, typically buy for yourself, because I don't think they have like a car membership, a car wash
Yeah.
membership. But then we're like, well, I don't know. It's just so hard. You sit
Yeah.
there and overthink it, and
Yes.
then I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, I would appreciate any ideas you have, since
Yeah.
you're good at it and it comes natural to you.
Well, my mother-in-law drives from like near Sparta to work and stuff, and so we always get her just a big gas gift card because that's
Nice.
practical for her lifestyle.
Well, see, and my mom is real good about like she doesn't ever usually buy anything for herself. So whenever it comes Christmas and birthday and Mother's Day, she's got a list of things that she would like to get. And she's like, I don't need these things, but it would be really nice if I had these things.
Oh, I love
know what I
knowing
mean?
exactly what people want.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
tell me exactly what you
I
want.
know. So she asked this year, she said, well, I wouldn't mind to have like a robe. And my sister and I were talking about it, and we were like, that's it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you just go? But she buys for other people. She's the most selfless person on planet
Robes
Earth.
are not cheap.
No, they can be, they can, which
I was
if
gonna
we got
get
her a
my
nice
mom
one, she'd
one,
probably be
yeah.
like, no, you need to take this back.
Yeah,
It's
she
too
would
nice.
wear it. She just hang it up. Yeah, I was looking for a robe for my mom one time, and I like went. I don't remember where I went, but I was like, "Oh, this is nice." And I looked at the price tag. I was like, "Oh, wow.
Yeah. Probably not going to happen.
I wanna live in that.
Yeah.
Everything is so expensive now.
Yeah, for sure. So Elf on a Shelf, are you doing it? Do you guys, still do that?
Yes."
Okay. Well, so, Alex's birthday was yesterday. So whenever Alex came in, because we carpool every morning. And so he came in and I was like, Parker, let's do it. Let's sing happy birthday. So we sang happy birthday. But of course he went like, yeah, he gets all shy. And then he goes, hey, my elf came back. And then Parker's like, where's my elf? And I was like, Dad, where's Parker's elf? This is crazy. So his elf was hiding. And so we missed him in the morning, but we found him in the afternoon. He was hiding in like the blinds. He got stuck. They were talking about it on the way to school and said that perhaps he maybe got stuck in elf traffic. So it was so funny though. A girl we go to church with, Sarah Williams, she's a writer for 417 magazine. She's hilarious and she's got 5 kids. And one of her kids, he used his money, I think his birthday money or something, and went and bought another Elf on a Shelf. Like he goes, I want to buy one. And she's like, why are you buying one? We have, you have your own, he'll come. He's like, my elf got really lazy last year, so I'm buying a new
That's
one."
hilarious.
Yikes.
That's
and so she's
hilarious.
like, okay, then that's so she's got to get creative. But anyways, so yeah, fun stuff. And I appreciated, I think you shared something on Facebook. Elves can get into some, hopefully no one's watching this, that, fun stuff, but you have to prepare. And anyways.
What is she? I don't know what she's talking about.
I do.
We'll just change the subject.
Oh, speaking of Christmas, I was going to tell you guys this. I don't know if you have plans this weekend, but James River Christmas is this weekend.
Oh, it is already?
Saturday and Sunday. Mm-hmm. There's 3, 5, and 7 on Saturday. We usually go to the Saturday one, and then their normal service times on Sunday. It is so good. It's like...
Is it like an hour long?
It's like Branson Show meets the beautiful message of hope. Like, it is... so good. So
that's awesome.
If you have time this weekend, I would recommend going.
So say it again, 3, 5, and 7?
On Saturday, 3, 5, and 7. And there's no childcare. Your kids sit with you.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
But it's like...
Megan's like, I'm out.
But it's like, it'll keep their attention. It is such, like, it's so good.
I've never been, but I've heard a lot of people go and...
It's like they have like 18 services this weekend between all the campuses. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like their biggest attendance service, even bigger than Easter.
Wow.
It is
awesome.
amazing. They
now,
really...
do they ever serve like coffee or anything?
I feel like they do something different all the time.
Oh, okay.
Donuts. Like they'll be handing out something.
Okay.
Treat. I bring my coffee. Everywhere I go.
I just was thinking like if we went, Parker would be like, can I have a snack? That's just
you can bring food in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can I feel like sometimes they even hand out treat bags, or that might have been for their preschool programs. I don't know.
Okay.
But
so
yeah,
my
real
mom,
kid friendly.
My mom does like a cousin sleepover with Parker and his all cousins and stuff. So I think there's 6 of them all together. And so they're all going to go hang out at her house tomorrow, but she's going to try to take them all to the parade. And then she goes, I'm going to bring hot chocolate and I'm going to have all the kids drinking hot chocolate and all this. And I'm like, you're going to have, me. And I'm like, Mom, don't do that. There's 6 kids. How are you going to manage this? You're going to have hot chocolate everywhere. It's going to be so sticky. It's going to be they're going to spill it everywhere. And she goes, I'm not asking for your permission. I'm just letting you know it's happening.
I love that. She's like, I got the wet wipes. I'm good.
But I'm like, that gives me so much stress. And I go, how are you going to have 6 cups? Because she's going to take like a big thermos, you know? And I go, what, you're going to like bring 6 cups? And she goes, yes, I will. And I'm like, okay, then what are you going to do with them after you have the hot chocolate in them and then it's all sticky? Or are you just going to stack them up? And then what? And she goes, I'm not. And then she's like, don't worry about it. She goes, my
she's
grandma,
like, that's why you're
mom.
not invited.
Exactly. And she goes, my mom used to do that for you guys all the time. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm not there because that would be a nightmare. But Parker's probably going to come back with chocolate sticky all over him. But it's the memories, right?
Yes.
It's the memories that count. I just need to be,
The memories. Tell yourself that.
Okay, what are some other fun traditions that you guys do? Megan? Nothing?
I'm sorry. My brain is foggy.
Because you're sick.
No, last year I didn't do anything.
I know, but that wasn't your first Christmas ever.
Yeah, but all the other Christmases after that, we would come visit.
Oh, because you weren't living here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you guys haven't done anything. Okay, what are some new? Are you going to
New traditions?
roll out any new-
absolutely. So I got the 5 of us matching PJs.
Aw.
Wow,
Yeah,
look
I
at
did.
you.
Yes, I did. So I got us matching PJs. And we're going to drive around, look at lights.
Good.
Probably multiple times.
Yeah.
We're going to Solidar City today.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Ooh, isn't it going to be bad weather tonight or no?
What?
I think it's just going to be windy today.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me that.
I don't know.
Alex also isn't feeling 100%, so he might not go to school.
Oh, no.
Anyway,
Oh, yes. So
we're going to make cookies.
Yes.
We always get our ornaments from Solidar City.
Oh, yes.
I
I have a story about that.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, those are good traditions.
Yeah,
Now, do you make your cookies from scratch or do you get like a,
I never do, but I think this year I'm going to.
wow, look at you. I like to get the ones where you just like cut the dough.
Can you
That is.
Can you still put the cookie cutters in them?
Yeah, you can roll it out. I like the ones that come in like a
gosh.
tube
Ooh,
thing
maybe I'll
or
do
whatever
that.
and
Maybe
just
I'll
like
do
roll
that.
it out and then cookie cutter.
That
it.
is a
sounds
mess.
better.
That's something I have to gear up for, like when you're talking about the hot chocolate, like making sugar cookies. Because
Yes.
it is flour everywhere.
Maybe that's
and
what I should do.
See,
breaths.
and I'm not a fan of sugar cookies like to begin with, so it's hard for me. It's hard to make something whenever you don't want to eat it yourself.
Oh, I wish there was something I didn't like to eat. I would make that. I will eat it all.
I will say I like to eat the dough. You know, whenever you're making
Oh,
the sugar
absolutely.
cookie, and then
love
I
a
like to
sugar
eat the
cookie.
dough. But
Oh,
once it's
yeah.
like actually made, though, I'm like, nah. I don't
I
want
would
that.
never have a sugar cookie any other time of the year, but I do.
Yeah,
Like with the
something about
icing,
Christmas time.
something about
It's the same
decorating
thing
them.
with like the Christmas cakes with the little Debbie's.
Yes.
It's the same cake as like the zebra
Oh,
one.
yeah, yeah.
But for
But it
some
just
reason,
tastes
that
different.
red and
for
green
some
dye.
reason, whenever they put it in the Christmas tree shape with the
Yes.
red and the green sprinkles, you take a bite and you're just like transported to Winter
Well,
Wonderland.
Alex said he doesn't like those.
Alex is weird. Okay?
My kids don't like
Aiden loves
Little Debbie stuff. And then last year in 5th grade, Lane was in Miss Hyde's class, and he came home one day. He was like, "Mom, can I look at your Target app?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "I need to see if they have cosmic brownies." And I was thinking, what is a cosmic brownie? Apparently, Miss Hyde introduced him to Little Debbie, the world of Little Debbie. And
Oh my gosh, that's
he
hilarious.
loves it.
Oh, I love it whenever I'm shopping or I'm trying to do my grocery order pickup, and yeah, Parker's like, make sure you add that on there. Make sure you add this. I need
Yeah.
some more Lunchables. I'm like, easy there,
All his
Tiger.
requests.
Yeah,
Those
exactly.
are my kids.
Yeah. With Lane now being in our family, I found at Hobby Lobby, they had the ornaments like 66% off or something, 60% off.
Yes,
It was
we went
wild.
to Hobby Lobby.
Like I couldn't believe it.
Good thing I didn't go
So
in there.
I found a little one that has 4, reindeer. It's got the mom and the dad and the 2 kids, and then it was blank where the name was. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna like write our name on there. So I bring it home, and Parker's like, can I write our name on there? So I let him do
Said
it.
Yes, good.
I let him do it, girls. I did
you
it.
will love, you will cherish that little handwriting someday.
It was-
No, she won't.
It was difficult.
Right now,
I need to put
thinking.
2022 on
Yes.
it, But I was
Yes.
gonna like do the little thing with I was gonna put a little ball at the end, like Dio, da da da. I was gonna practice and all this, and then he's like, "Here, I'll do it." He like grabs a Sharpie, and I'm like, "Okay."
Don't you love that though? They have no fear of failure. I love it because I would have been like, well, should I start here? Should I center them all? Should I make the box?
Oh, that would be me. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And so I love that, like when somebody's just like, here, let me do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you
Take the
Do it.
stress
Take
and
it.
the pressure off of you.
See, but that's
Yeah.
why I like Solar City, because we get to go pick out ornaments and then they write down everything. So I'm going to get one of like the 5 of us, and we're going to put Mom, Alex, Aiden, Andrew, Cody on it.
Oh, cute.
And then
I
I'm
do
going to get one
love
for Cody and
those.
I. Cody was like, you get one. I was like, I'm sorry. Come again?
Well,
Come again for Big Fudge? Because
and the
I
difference.
don't know that word. One.
Well, and the one that I got, it was only $2 at Hobby Lobby. So I was like, it was like I can just take my chances, But anyways, so you're right. I might cherish it.
You will
It's adorable,
cherish it.
and he was so proud of it, and he put it smack dab on the center of the tree. And yeah, so I just need to write 2022 on it, and then maybe that can be our tradition every year. He writes it on there, and then maybe Lane can start writing it or what, I don't know.
But it's
anyways.
funny when your family stops growing. It's kind of like, do we need another?
I know,
four
it's tough.
Character.
You probably do, though, won't
yes,
you? Wouldn't you buy a new one
still
every
have-
year?
You'll still have the same number of people.
Yeah.
But, like,
well,
Lane-
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
You may
didn't mean
have
to-
a growing family someday.
I didn't mean to say
I
anything.
should just speak for myself. We're done. So we have like the snowman family and the reindeer family. I'm kind
Same.
of like, well, It's going to be the same names.
I know.
I would still get new ones.
Branch out.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And my kids get ornaments each year too.
Well, because I'm trying to think. I don't think we bought one like since Parker's first or second
What?
Christmas. Yeah.
Not
Oh,
of that
no.
style. I'll
No,
let
we
them
get-
pick out other ones.
They get new ones each year.
The kiosk at the mall that has all of them. I could just stand there and oh, I love
Do they
it.
personalize it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's see, and I got so much stress about writing it on there
yeah, no,
myself.
they'll do it for you.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Awesome. Well, we better
Thanks for that.
tie it up. We're just gonna
Did you have
gloss
Silver
right over
Dollar
it.
City story?
No.
Bridge.
No.
Water.
Did you
that
talk?
what you're
Did
talking
you
about?
mention?
Okay.
No. Did you mention your traditions though? Do you guys do anything?
Oh, so a lot of the similar ones. Jammies, look at Christmas lights, make cookies.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting because we've always done Christmas, and my parents, they moved this honestly, I was just thinking here like, oh, I'm not really sure what Christmas morning is going to look like this year, but we've never done it at our own house.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, do you stay the night somewhere else?
My parents lived
That's
in
how
Lebanon.
we always did it.
Oh, okay.
That's how we
so
always
we
did
would
it every
go-
year.
Yeah, but I'm kind of,
So I'm kind of a stickler about that.
I love that though.
I
I'm a
like to-
pleaser. So if everybody else is like, not that I didn't want to go to my parents' house, but if it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I love somebody who's like, this is what I want.
It's difficult because Phil's parents live like an hour away, and anyway, so we always have to. But I'm kind of a stickler about that, about waking up Christmas morning
I love that.
in our own
See, we've
home.
never did that. And last year, it was the boys and I. So, like, the first Christmas in our own home, and it was just the four of us.
And you didn't like it.
No, I liked being in my home. I just did. I hated December last year.
I mean, well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that
I
was.
just, but everyone is like, listen, like this December is gonna be good, and like
blow all the other ones out of the water.
blow all the other ones out of the water. You know, we'll see how we
Absolutely.
end the month. I don't
Well,
know.
and the boys are getting older, and so they understand more.
Oh, yeah, and
and
they're
so it
so
just
excited.
is getting more fun.
And Cody's like, can I put like, you know, this like the shoe prints and stuff? Like
I don't know what you're
outside?
talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say it just in case kids are watching.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I know we can't talk about anything.
that's why I didn't say anything.
I would fall
Anyway.
over if Charles wanted to help with any of that. I'd be like, what?
Oh, it's yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you guys do the reindeer food? We do reindeer
We do
food. It's
carrots.
just oatmeal and glitter. Sprinkle it in the front yard.
Really?
That's what I did with my kindergartners.
Ooh,
Well-
I like that. oh.
I never even knew that because whenever
know
I
that was
grew
a
up, we
thing.
didn't do that. We
We
didn't.
did carrots and cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we didn't do carrots. I mean,
we
we
did
just left
carrots.
out milk.
Carrots
We
for the
just left
reindeer?
out milk and
Carrots
cookies
for
for
the reindeer.
no.
Milk
See,
and
cookies.
cookies.
see, no, we never did that, and so I didn't even know about that until I met Nikki, our neighbor, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna leave carrots out." I'm like, "What are the carrots for?" And then she's like,
reindeer.
She's like, is
I
your
know.
Santa vegetarian?
Cody asked that too. Yeah. Cody asked that too.
Gluten-free.
I was like, carrots for the reindeer.
"Lactose intolerant, gluten free."
This makes me want to like really sit down and be intentional about what I want it to look like. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I feel like events fly by and then I'm like, oh, I wish.
Yeah,
Yes.
last
Like
year.
it makes me want to like be like, what
Last
do
year
I
I
want
threw
Christmas
some
morning to
stuff.
look like?
Yeah, last year I threw stuff on the plate, and I was just like, whatever. This year I'm gonna be like,
Yes.
Yeah. It will feel so different. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
excited.
and just other things that I mean, I couldn't agree more. Where it passes you by, and then you're like, "Oh, I wish I would have done that." But yeah, with the crafts, you know, I want to do because, and this is the thing too. Parker, I look at our Christmas tree, and it's all Parker, of course, you know, because like this is for Lane's first. But I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to make all the same ornaments for Lane, and it seems kind of overwhelming. But I want to do that salt dough.
Oh, yeah.
Little handprint thing. Anyways, but I don't like messes, and I don't like, you know, all the things. And so I put it off and put it off and put it off. And so I need to be better at that. I'm going to try to
But the
be
fact
better
that
and be
you
more
do all
intentional.
those, I mean, my kids' homemade stuff is stuff they did at like school or,
I
you
mean,
know
that's
what I mean?
true,
Yeah.
too.
So
Yeah,
the
he
fact
does
that you
have a
take
lot.
the time to,
Well, I
Impressive.
just want to make it even, you know, with the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
So it's like, if I have one for Parker, I want to make one for
oh,
Lane.
my kids are not
you know?
even. They will never be.
or
Even.
you could do
There's too many
something
of them.
different,
better.
unless it's an ornament that you love.
Yeah.
You could just do
I do
something
like the
different
salt
for him.
dough
Yeah,
thing,
those
yeah,
are
for
cute.
sure. But I've got other ones that I've done with Parker just over the years or whatever. And I know Lane's collection will build eventually.
Yeah.
You know, he's just so little right now. So, by the way, he's been pulling up to stand, and he's been walking along the couch,
Stop.
crawling everywhere. Oh man, this kid, he's on
He's
the
so
move.
happy. Like
is so
he's so
happy.
happy in general, but just
Oh.
to be able to have some freedom,
Yes.
bet he's like,
And he was, yesterday he was saying mama the whole day. Oh, all day long. He was like, mom, mom, mom. And then later on on in the day, I go, hey, can you say mama? And then he goes, oh, he shook his head. Anyways, he's getting so old. I can't believe it. So he's 9 months now. Parker was walking at 10 months. So I'm like, what if he's walking by Christmas, But that's wild. Anyway, I love that kid. Both of them. They're just so cute. So, all right. Well, don't forget about the Rogersville Parade tomorrow. You can watch it live on K-ROG. Oh, was that your mom?
Yeah. All right. She texted me.
Oh, okay. What's it say, though?
Need the thermometer.
Need the thermometer? What's that for?
Because Alex felt a little warm.
Oh, shoot. Okay. And then we missed that other. I'm so terrible about reading the comments. I'm so sorry. Who does that? I can't read it. Steven? We're not sure what you were talking about, but thank you for watching and listening. Not sure.
You see the other comments? It's like news.
That should be all of it.
I think that's it. Just those two.
Yeah.
No, I meant, can he see the other comments? Sorry, this is probably for off the air. Is that what he's?
Maybe.
Oh, somebody needs a thermometer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Maybe.
Yeah. But have a good weekend, you guys.
Yes.
And I was going to say Merry Christmas, but we're in
Have
Christmas.
a Merry
Not
Christmas.
quite yet, but.
Have a Happy New Year. Okay. Okay. I was this thing.